Because I haven't been to school since like 12th grade. I feel like I'm really missing out on my life. Like, I want to get this over fast. I can't even go have fun. Anyway, so I go to church AA, and so we're singing, whatever, and then the chapel singing gets done, and we all disperse, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know where I'm going. I didn't know this was going to happen. So I go look for, like, so I see this guy who also looks lost, so I walk up to him, and I'm like, hi, I'm looking for alcoholics. And he goes, oh, I'm looking for divorce. And I said, well, we suck. And he was like, what? Sometimes I forget where I am, like, Jesus, people. I'm not. And I was like, oh, I just met because, like, I'm an alcoholic and you're divorced. And he goes, well, Jesus still loves us. And I was like, fuck you. I don't need it. I continue through church AA, and which wasn't even about alcoholics. It was just like for people who have problems in general. So everyone. So we watch a video, and it's about this lady named Crystal, who is quite upset because her father died 5 months before she was born. I know what you're thinking. What a horrible ordeal. And the worst part about the video is that it kept like fading out and then going back in, so I kept thinking that it was over, and it was and it was honestly terrible. But so she's taught, so the video is about Emmanuel's prayer healing, which if you haven't heard of it, is like super fucked up. Like it's basically like hypnosis plus Jesus equals crazy bitch. Because so, like your pastor therapist person holds your hand, and the crystal is closing her eyes, and the pastor's like, oh good, okay, so we're gonna talk to Jesus, and now tell me what you see. And she's like, I see a black hole, and I feel like Jesus is trying to like push me in. And this is like 20 minutes into the video, so I'm like, Jesus, push her! Like, get it harder! You're not, like, it's not going well for you, Jesus. And then they say like halfway through the video that she's bipolar. I'm like, are you fucking, like, what? So at that point I'm like, okay, what came first? You know, like her bipolarness or her sadness about her father that she never met. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Which came first, the lesbian or the haircut? It's one of those, like, it's one of those things that you will never know. So anyway, so it gets, like, towards the end of the video, and all of a sudden, she's better, because Jesus. And also her back feels better. She was like at the end of the video, like all like her hair's all done now, she's not crying anymore, and she's like, and also my back was hurting, and I did some Emmanuel prayer healing by myself, and now I feel great. Like, Jesus. Don't go, you guys. Do not go. Okay. Also, so my DUI lawyer friended me on Facebook. Weird. But like, how can I say no after he like got me out? I feel really bad, you guys. He like got me out. Oh, I was just released from probation last week. Yeah. Thank you. She's off! Oh my god, there's gonna be a frenzy. If I could have an escort to walk me down with like anyway, so yeah, my DUI lawyer friended me on Facebook. I was like, okay, that's weird. He sent me a message. I wish I would have printed it off, but he sent me a message the other day that was like, hey, these are a couple of jokes that I've written. Could you tell me what you think of them? And like one was about winning the lottery, and the other one was about like some woman with cancer. Like it was just, I haven't responded. I probably should, because I probably should. But on a related note, I went to court not that long ago, and I felt really awesome. It's better than a trip to Walmart. Like, I don't care if you have a court date, go. You will feel so much better about yourself. Like, I was in a narrow competition for best dressed with a meth addict who may or may not have been male. I couldn't tell, but I won. Thank you. I also won Miss Congeniality. There was one contestant and one judge, and they were both me, but I still won. And this brings me to a very important point. that this girl I went to high school with won Miss Nebraska. Woo! And so she's going to be on TV competing for Miss USA in May. And I would like you to watch for this reason. So, a couple years ago, my friend Shannon and I went on a road trip to Kearney. Shut up. We went on a road trip to Kearney, and her boyfriend at the time, I mean, she slept with the whole hockey team, but someone else on the hockey team she was seeing at the time in Kearney. So she was like, hey, can I go? And we were like, sure, even though we didn't really know her, whatever. Like I had known her, but not really very well. So we're sitting in the car, and she goes, you guys, I did something really bad. And we're like, what? Like, what? And she goes, I got my clip pierced the other day. I'm like, sure. Anyway, she did it between classes. JC, you like a good clip piercing? I like that. Tune in to Miss USA. She could probably sue me or something, but like, I have nothing. Go for it. I'll pay for your next clip piercing. If that works out. Okay, so we're still on things that have been going on lately, in case you've all forgotten, as I have. So last weekend, I was at this new club called Capital. Lovely club. There are like bouncers on every level, like so you can only get in if you have like a special clearance or whatever. So obviously I fucked everyone there. We get to the top. That's how it works, I understand. Not you. I did not. You were not the one. And so this guy, so as I'm like waiting to leave, this guy comes up to me like randomly. I hadn't talked to him that night. Never met him in my life. And he goes up to me and he goes, you give me 10 minutes and I'll totally make you come. On one hand, I'm turned on by his audacity. On the other hand, no you can't. It's a catch-22, as they say. But that kind of just got me thinking about the different things. Like I just wanted to have that worked on anyone before. Are you going to keep trying it till it does? Because I will love to see you in 60 years. Because still can't. And of course I'll be like, no one can by that time, you know what I mean? When I'm 82, good luck. And so it just got me thinking of the crazy shit that guys do that like they think will turn you on, but it really doesn't. Like when guys, I've had a couple guys like send me dick pics, and I feel like I don't understand what they think is going to happen. Do they think that I'm going to look at their disgusting hairy dick and balls and like go into an orgasmic fit of ecstasy? Like, oh please. Like I just what is this? Oh, I can't read also. This is hieroglyphics. Okay, so I work for a realtor, Aaron Horn. If any of you need to... Okay. Who I'm talking to. You'll be renting forever with the rest of us. Anyway, so I had to go to the like realty award ceremony, whatever, because my boss was winning something, and first of all, I hated it. It was at a country club, which I can't, like, I'm from, like, West Omaha, but not that West Omaha. It was my first time there, and I hate it. It smells like rich, which is, like, a bad stench. What?
West Bend.
You're a West Bend thing? I think we might be in the same boat. Any more Bunsen people that think that's hilarious?
I think it's
At least as long as there's only one person over, oh my god, do not ever apologize for laughing. Keep it coming, honey. I'll be saying that later, too. Keep playing your cards right. Anyway, so yeah, no bad, like those people. Are you still talking to me? I don't like the talk. I like action. Anyway, so at the Realty Awards, like before the awards were given, there was an announcement that the realtors could have chosen between getting a crystal award or like giving that money that would have been spent on the award to charity. And I was like, oh my god, what kind of awful person would be like, I would like the award. just say what I'm really doing. You know, I'll be like, oh, I'm kind of hungry, I thought I'd make a sandwich, or, you know, whatever. But he will still, like, if guys have one good quality, and they do, it is that they are focused. So he'll be like, yeah, make that sandwich. Make that sandwich hard. And I do, when I eat it, it's delicious. And also, you guys, I heard a news story fairly recently about this 13-year-old girl who was killed because she was, that's not funny, that's not funny, but she was killed because she was sexing some guy, and he got, like, so, like, worked up and passionate that he killed her. And I was like, Jesus H. Christ, what am I doing wrong? I'm talking about lunch meat. She is getting killed. How do I incite that sort of passion? I'm working on it. I might have to go into the picture realm. Kidding. Never. Okay, so my grandparents recently celebrated their 60th anniversary, and which I can't even wrap my head around that number of years. It's ridiculous. But so my uncle put together a slideshow of their years together, and it's beautiful pictures, like black and white pictures. It's, like my grandpa was in the Coast Guard, and so some of them is like my grandma trying on my grandpa's Air Force uniform, and all. It's just, you know, they're gorgeous, obviously. And so it's just really cool, and so it got me wondering, like, what will my photo legacy be for my accidental children and their accidental grandchildren? So I went to Facebook, where most of my pictures are, and I was like, so I was just picturing myself, you know, like years down the road, being like, here is Grandma clutching a bottle of vodka to her bosom, and those white lies on the table are cocaine. And here I am pretending to give my friend's dog a blowjob. Is that a hoot? So I have some examining to do. And that is actually all I have for tonight. Thank you guys so much. My name is Stephanie.